Hey guys, welcome to the NOOM podcast where the regular girls had the real conversations. It's your girl Chimpy.
It's your girl Major Key.
And it's your girl Ash Nicole, and we are back with yet another video. What's up, y'all?
Hey y'all, we missed y'all. Did y'all miss
I
We've been
actually
here.
us?
so what's good, girlies? I missed y'all. What y'all been up to?
Child, nothing. Cramps kicking my behind.
Kicking you in your back and your front.
and
All of it.
I'm winding down with school. We had the graduation last night and awards today. I'm
Okay.
tired, y'all.
I had a
No,
great
it's
time
right.
today, and I was crying earlier because my baby left me. But it's okay.
I'm
Mm.
hollering at crying. But shout out to them or him or her, whoever graduated school.
Yes, shout out to class of
No, say shout out to
2024.
me. shout
That's
out.
your work sign?
Yeah, that's my
I'm
little
hollering.
girl.
Hollering.
Um, so
What
how
you
y'all
been up
feel
to?
today
Like,
about
what's
the
new?
topic? Y'all ready? What we talking
I'm
about?
chilling right now. Let's
Let's
talk
get
about two
into
different things.
it.
All around. But let's get into it then. Oh
What we,
wait, before we get into it, wanna pray to the Lord above.
oh yes, let's get into our prayer. What I did.
Go ahead, Kiki.
Eh? Everybody bow your head, close your eyes. God, we thank you for just another day, for waking us up and getting us started on our day. God, we just thank you for all that you do for our pod and continue to grow our followers and also our Instagram and social media accounts, God. We continue to thank you for all that you do and just bless us as we go on this journey. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Mhm.
Amen. Thank you, Lord. Appreciate
Whoop,
you.
whoop.
Good.
Um, so we jumping right into it.
Okay, let's
Right
get
into
into it.
the mess.
Let's start with
Jumping right into it. So, my celebrities. So, what celebrity fell off that you wish didn't?
mm,
Dun
Mm.
dun dun.
good.
I think I'm gonna go first.
Okay,
Go ahead.
I think that I have two. The
okay.
first one
Okay.
is Lola Brooke. I feel like she was hot for a second
Mm.
and then was gone. Like, where's she at? Actually, really enjoyed her music. She might be on a little hiatus, but I wanted the bangers to come and come and come and come and
I'm
come.
about to say, you don't think she gonna come out with some bangers this summer? Like,
I hope so.
did we
I
give her
really do
time
enjoy
yet?
her. I
No,
don't
I
know if
think
I
we
gave her
got
enough
to
time.
Yeah,
The
I don't think
last
you
thing
gave
I
her
heard
enough
her on
time.
was You by Bryson Tiller, and that was it.
yeah,
Mm.
So
that was pretty recent though. That was a banger too. I like that song.
yeah, it was a banger, but it was also a feature. So I want her to be featured on more stuff, and I want her to come out with some more songs. Also, I don't know why I thought about this one, but Seven Streeter. I really do
Wow.
enjoy
Okay.
Seven Streeter's songs. Yearning was my song, so I would like for her to
That was
come
a
back
good one.
out. I would like for her to come back out and have some more songs. That would be good for her. I wonder what they be doing like when they don't be making music no more.
They probably be making music and just not dropping it.
Yeah, and I
Probably.
know a lot of them be like writing and stuff.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, like ghost. Well, I don't want to say ghost writing because people know it's them, but just writing for other people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Seven
But who
Streeter,
y'all saying?
she was definitely a bop. I feel like I don't even follow her on no social media or have like never been to her page. Like, is
Oh
she on
yeah.
social media? Do y'all know?
I
No,
follow
I
her
actually
on Instagram. I think.
Oh, okay.
haven't really searched her.
What was the question?
Do she be posting on Instagram and stuff?
I would assume so. She don't. I don't really see her like on my feed. I would have to like go on her page, but I would assume she posts.
Okay. Y'all just show me.
Yeah,
Drop some music early. My
Yeah,
girl.
let me see
period.
something. Or she might have dropped something we just ain't know she dropped it.
I know. What the
Possibly,
So we
possibly.
gotta we gotta catch back up with her.
a little like snippet of somebody talking about it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
For me, I also kind of got two. One I feel like fell off. The other one, I just feel like she's not praised enough. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So the person that I feel like kind of fell off is Ari Lennox. Like I actually enjoy Ari, and
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know,
she
she gets a
definitely like
lot
where
of
she at.
backlash, and I don't know why.
Okay, I definitely haven't heard from Ari in a minute.
I haven't heard too much from her, and like she be going through a lot of social media stuff, And I don't know, and I don't know. I feel like everybody don't receive her well, and I know that when she had like a couple of shows, like a lot of people weren't responding to her well in the
Somebody
audience.
threw something on the stage, didn't they?
Yeah, I don't like that. Like Ari is dope, and I wish she would have came out with more music after she did like "Break Me Off" and like all those other songs that was
Oh, that was
really
my
good, like
song.
"Shea Butter Baby." Yeah, like I feel like she could have had potential like Victoria Monet, and I wish she did. But shout out to her. I hope that she continues to with her music because she sounds really great.
Maybe it was her karma from saying something about Kevin Samuels and then he
What?
died.
What she say about Kevin Samuels?
She said y'all be in Kevin Samuels comments and that song
Yeah,
with
you
Summer
got right to her.
Walker. Yeah, so maybe
I'm
that might be her
crying.
karma.
And I think my next person is I don't think she fell off because she actually still makes music. I just wish that we gave her her praise. Tink. I really enjoy Tink.
Oh, yeah.
And her music is really dope, but I just feel like her audience is just not as big as like it should be. Like I feel like she should have been bigger than what she is.
Yeah,
So
I
I
think
wouldn't
I
say
only
fell
like
off,
a
but
few Tink songs. I don't really know, like, I don't know. I
yeah, you
don't
gotta
really get
really
into
listen
her
to
too much.
her and to the good songs. Like it, she be telling
Well,
her
send me
story.
a couple.
I'm gonna sing you some.
Some Tink songs.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think she was doing her thing for a good minute. I
she
think that
was.
she might
Wasn't
actually
she
still
going
be
with
actively making music.
Yeah, no, she is. I think she just released the album not too long ago. And I like I said, I don't think she fell off. I think it's more like she just doesn't get a lot of praise. Is I think she should.
Didn't she go
Okay.
with Jacquees for a little bit? Or
Yes.
was
Was it
that not her?
Jacquees?
Yeah, that was Jacquees.
Jacquees done been with everybody. Cause wasn't he with Drizzy or something?
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it was Drizzy. It was Drizzy. It wasn't Tink.
I'm about to say, cause if he was with Tink too, that's a lot. Like, aren't they friends? Ain't Tink and Drizzy friends?
Okay, yeah, it was Drizzy.
That's a
It
little
wasn't
messy,
Tink.
I
y'all.
just trying to throw Tink on Dreezy.
I
I
know
mean,
it was.
Jacquees.
Anyway, y'all know the baby by what's her name? Daughter?
Yeah, Deion Sanders.
Yes.
Yeah, Deion daughter. Anyway, go
And
Yeah.
ahead,
then
Champ.
they was going back and forth on Twitter. I'm like, oh, this a ghetto mess.
I know. I
Um,
go back and forth with their baby daddy on Twitter, but I be entertained. But I just be like, oh, after the
I don't
after
want to do that. Cause
extra,
then you're gonna be with him and everybody gonna be hurt.
Right. It's the going back and forth with
not
him
everybody gonna be hurt. Like,
and then the ex girlfriend. Like that's too much. Like you too much in my business. Now I can't even have this baby by you.
Ah,
Embarrassed.
is
he ain't had a baby by you. It was crazy.
Crazy is the one who they keep going back and forth, right?
Wait, what?
Drizzy.
Drizzy.
I thought it was Jacquees was going back and forth like
Yeah,
With the ex girlfriend. The ex girlfriend is
yeah with
Drizzy,
the
right?
ex girlfriend Drizzy, yeah.
That's what
But he
she's
with the
saying.
baby mom now. I don't
No,
think I
she's
answered
saying
the
who was
question.
he going back and forth with? Was it
Oh
Drizzy?
no, I think Drizzy was going back and forth with the baby mom, and then that's when
Oh,
Jacquees was interjecting, and she was like posting receipts and shit.
Scream man.
uh,
Right, a mess.
that's the answer, I believe. But a celebrity that I think fell off is Lil Baby. I've been searching high and low for Little Baby, and he has not been anywhere. But I do like the little song he made with the guy called what was it, Bands?
I don't even think I listened to that.
I'm gonna say I don't really listen to rap too
Well, I
much.
know M for M. I know y'all see me on TikTok.
Oh, with the little what is he British?
I think something like that. Something.
He's from yeah, okay,
I don't think
okay.
I know that one.
Yeah, that was the last song that I just heard from
I
them.
only know that little bitty part.
Right.
Like, if it wasn't for TikTok, y'all, I probably wouldn't even know half of these songs. I promise you.
Yeah, for his catalog, I feel like he fell off, and I want him to come back. Cause Lil Baby was a bop. He was like, flooding.
Right.
I only know like the songs that was popular like on the radio, but I couldn't tell you nothing that was on his like actual album. But
What
shout out to
old
Lil Baby.
head?
It was up,
What
like
old head do y'all think should drop like a good song and just remind us of like back in the day?
you said. What old he?
Dang.
Yeah, so like one person I'm thinking like in mind is like Tank. I think Tank could really sing, and if he drop a banger like
He don't
for,
give me
cause
old head though.
I think he give me old head.
Tank?
Tank.
No, I'm agreeing with you, Kiana.
Yeah, I'm like he not old to you.
I don't think he an old head. When you said think of an old head, I was thinking like maybe.
You think
Oh
like
well, they might be the same age. I'm
Who?
thinking of like the Isley brothers.
That's not the same age, right?
you know what?
That's an old head for you. Frankie Beverly and
I'm
Maze.
talking about those
They
old
are
heads
old.
like Tank,
Okay, so we
Tyrese,
talking about okay. Joe,
Genuine. Like who we could
Avant.
drop a banger like that? Like, can we bring that vibe back? Like that's the vibe I
I'm
need.
saying Avant.
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Every time I see you, I get a bad vibe. Like what? He
Okay.
hate her. He hate her.
You know
He
what's
hates
crazy?
it.
Like, no matter what he's saying in the song, I'm just gonna feel it. Like, I feel like even if that's not my situation.
Right. That
He
give
hated
me
her
some feeling.
bad. Like he wanted her
Yeah.
to know that he didn't even want to see her. His stomach was gonna start hurting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he should come back with a banger for sure.
Hmm. I would like for Mary J to drop a good bop with the Mary J sound, not like the newer sound.
I'm about to say you don't like the what's that? Good Morning Gorgeous.
I guess it's an inspirational song.
No, she's evolving. I want the old Mary back.
Yeah, I want like Real Love Mary or like
Okay.
what else I want. I'm trying to think of like a upbeat tempo, but I like all her love songs more than anything.
Wait,
I feel
speaking of inspirational song, did y'all hear that new Tiffany Haddish song?
like, come on.
Be for real.
She's so a mess. Like, why would she do? I
She's
think
one of the
Tiffany
ones
Haddish is
that
doing
should just
whatever.
go here. She's one of the ones that need to get back in her lane and really focus on putting herself back out there in a positive light and
Yeah, now she
chill out
fell
with all
off.
that foolishness.
Though, so she did a good job.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, good. Get back
Oh, she
get
was
back
in
on
Bad
it, Tiff.
Boys.
Get back
y'all.
on
She
it. Get
was.
back on. I ain't get to see the movie yet, so I didn't know she was in there.
Oh yeah, it was good. You gotta watch that. I seen it last night.
Oh, you went to go see it?
Yeah, me
Oh, okay.
what you call it went. It was good.
I'm not around. I'm gonna try to go someday this week, whenever I'm free. But my dad keep raving about it. He want to go see it a second time. Like you're hype. But
No,
nevertheless,
he don't. I hate people like that.
I wouldn't mind seeing that again. Like, yes, you do, Mama.
Yes,
Like,
you would.
So what
you don't need to go see it.
If you try to go see
Irking.
that,
Hollering, you irking. So I'm
go.
the only one that never seen the movie. That's crazy. I need to head to the movie.
Right.
A little grace for them.
I'm gonna go this weekend. Maybe by the next pod, we can really talk about it.
Right. Okay.
But definitely shout out to them because they made how many $1 million in the opening weekend?
104. Their budget was 100 million, but they at 104 right now, and I'm
Like
sure
that's amazing.
Yeah. And y'all said that Will Smith wasn't going to come back. He's here. He never left.
I'm
Like,
hollering.
Y'all said that. I think they said that.
y'all said
Yeah.
that.
I'm about to say because I like Will Smith.
I never counted him out from the slap. I mean,
Some girls said niggas get slapped every day, B.
They
So move forward. Like he got slapped. Stop talking about his wife. Like, be for real. He said stop
we
talking
do
about it.
not
Stop talking about
condone we do not condone violence on this pod.
Hollering.
But
Listen, he let the necessary occur.
question y'all asked me about celebrity who fell off. I really would love to have Pepsi and Lisa Ray on TV. I feel like she is a celebrity that I want on TV. Like, get on some stuff. Did y'all used to watch Single Ladies? That show was a little good. She was on there.
Did I watch that?
I kind of watched it.
Yeah,
I don't think I watched it, but I do. The show that I did used to watch with her was All of Us.
I love
that
All of
show
Us
so freaking much. Like that show was really my show. Like Lisa Ray did it. And then I used to watch the little reality show she had out too.
Oh yeah, her daughter.
I
Was
remember that. She really wear white all the time. Like, I don't think I could do that. I can't commit to that. Like, that's crazy.
Like whole closet just white.
White. White is
Like, that's so responsible. That's so adult of you.
I know. She got her bill. Okay, I could tell. Like,
right.
Like if she drops something on her shirt, she gotta throw it in the trash.
You have to. Like, where's
all this extra white stuff? So, but like, I could never commit to just one color. Like, I want to wear other stuff. Like, what if she going to the store and see a cute dress and they only got it in black? Like, you telling me you don't buy it? You don't got nothing, no other color in your closet. Like, that's crazy. She like, let me order it.
I'm sure she wore another color before, but her main, I guess, wardrobe is white. But I don't know.
That's real diva-ish of her. Like, I love that for her. Like, she made that statement for herself. Like, everybody knows that Lisa Ray is going to wear white.
Exactly.
Love that. Yeah. I don't know why when I think of Lisa Ray, I think of Vivica. But we're not even going to get into Vivica again.
Lord, let's not. Let's be honest.
We're not going to get into Vivica again. Let's go ahead and go to the next topic.
Vivica, like,
I hate her.
All she told y'all is how to play, and y'all ain't even take heed. When she play that game, y'all still stuck beside y'all men.
She should have played the game because then she lonely.
She lonely is out of pocket. Everybody should find Liv.
Viv gonna find time. Viv gonna find it.
She better watch out. 50 knock that off one more time.
He is celibate. He is practicing celibacy.
He's single.
Yeah, he is single, child. But he said he also practicing celibacy, so he's not gonna double back off of no celibacy for no
Ice Cube. I mean Ice T.
He's gonna call him weird.
He's definitely calling him weird.
Ice Cube
better go ahead. He need to be celibate.
So do y'all think that men being sassy is the same as them being whatchamacallit?
What?
Snippy.
Yeah, snippy.
Is men being sassy the same as being snippy?
Yeah. Is that what you were asking?
So I was asking. So you know how like women are sassy? Like they say, oh, women sassy, oh, a man is sassy. So like, is sassy the same thing like when men are like snippy, like when they be snipping, like, oh, you got a little sassy in you. Is that the same thing? Like,
see, I think that the men nowadays is definitely sassy. Sassy, snippy, whatever the word is you want to use, they're definitely sassy. And I do think it's the same. It's a lot of the same traits as a woman.
But
it's a lot of the same traits, very similar.
When I hear the two words, like when I hear snippy, I think of woman. I don't think of men. When I hear sassy, I think of men.
Yeah, same. Like, no. Same. I think it's just because of the correlation of today's society and like how we always be emphasizing that men are so sassy. Like the men nowadays are super, super sassy. Speaking of that, I wanted to tell y'all this little story about when I was at work. I had a customer and she is a nurse and soon to be nurse practitioner. She is divorced, has 3 children. And she just was explaining like, you know, the dating world and how like it's so hard for a woman of her stature because she don't really need anything from a man. What she wants from a man is not really like the money, the whatever. Like she wants good character, good whatever, da da da. But she's not finding them in the black man. She's not finding them in the black man. So now she says she's completely done with the black race. And she is very open to other races. And what she told me that I was kind of like, she said that other races are open to approaching her, but black men are not. I don't know if that is like black men don't want to approach her because they are intimidated or if they feel like nowadays they're sassy, so they feel like the woman should be approaching them. Like, I don't really know what the reasoning is why a black man wouldn't want to approach her. But, like, why do other men get the confidence to approach her and black men don't?
So is
Like I
it
thought
like
that was surprising.
approach her like say she out and approach her, or like they know her, like they get to know her and like they see like, oh, okay, this is what you got going on.
I
Like, do
think a
you
little
think
bit
it's
of
a
both.
physical thing, or do you think it's like her stature? Like once they get to know her, like oh, like never mind.
Well, I think it's a once they get to know her thing for sure.
Okay.
But I think just coming up to her and having conversation, I feel like more other races are more open to doing that than black men.
I
Uh,
think a lot of black men just like assess like can they really take care of her how she need to be taken care of. Like you have 3 kids, so like you already have to take care of them, and then you're a nurse about to become a nurse practitioner. Like that's a very lofty, ambitious like type of like careers. So I think a lot of black men they just like feel like okay, you could take care of your kids. You got a good paying job, you got your house, you got your car, what can I add type of thing. So I
mm-hmm.
think a lot of them could kind of feel intimidated by that. But I don't know. I feel like if you feel intimidated by that, then I think you should stay that far because clearly, like, we won't match up. So,
Yeah,
So let me ask you this. Well, is she physically appealing? If you were a man, would you be
I
attracted?
would. Yeah,
Okay.
she was cute.
So you said this was before the conversation, though, right?
Yes.
That the men is scared to approach her. Do she look intimidating, or do you feel like her beauty is just intimidating, or it could be neither?
mm.
I don't know, cause to me, I don't really look. I wasn't looking at her like that, but now that I have to think about it, then I would say she has a resting bitch face for sure.
Okay.
So that could definitely be intimidating.
Mm.
Um, but I feel like once I started having conversation with her, I was like, oh, she's really a dope woman. Um, so I don't know. I don't know if it's just the look of it, like if they just see her and it's like, ah, no, I don't want to
Yeah.
approach her. Um, but just in her experience, like she's an older woman, she's in her late 30s.
Mm.
Um, she just getting to a point where she just like really have no desire on dating within my race. And it sucks because she actually wants that. Like she wants the black household, she wants the black love, she wants all of that. But it's like dating pool is very slim when you
I
get
might
in
just,
like up there, they don't have the money, they don't have the emotional support. And we talked about this before too. But like this is a real thing and I'm really nervous about us, our generation getting older and having like options.
yeah, but I think that's the thing though. Like I think you said like she's looking for like the black household. I think she already has in trajectory of her mind that she wants a man, a father. Obviously, she wants a father figure for those kids. Obviously, she wants a husband. I think sometimes a lot of black men they're not looking for that. Like they some of them are really just looking for some casualty, like some casual sex or like casual dating. Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of them are not looking to be the father figure or not looking to be the husband figure, and I think that's why right now
Mm-hmm.
like the options are very slim.
Yeah. I wonder if it's because they can't be that figure or is it because they truly don't want to?
Um,
I don't know.
I guess that's the question for them. But I'm gonna just chime in on the points made about like her having kids and a job already and being in her late 30s. I feel like those things are all great things. I think that she just have to find a man who's open to her schedule for one, because being a nurse, I'm sure her schedule could be demanding and take up a lot of time. And then after work, your first instant is your kids. I don't know if that's hers, but I'm just assuming as a
Yeah.
your first thing is your kids, and then depending on the age of the kids, she probably have a lot going on with them. And then now a man feels like, okay, now when do you have time for us or for you to fulfill
Yeah.
the needs that I require? So that could be a little intimidating for men, especially if they aren't good at time management or being open
Yeah.
minded or patient. So there's a lot that comes with having kids and being a high value woman. And
Yeah.
because being
So
high value men is so much easier for men to be high value men and have kids than women who are high value women and have kids.
Yeah.
But
I'm not. And that brings me to this question. Do you think that times have changed where now, like obviously we all believe that we are the prize, but sometimes in society,
Can I finish
I
the
believe
point before you ask another question?
huh?
Can I finish my point before you ask
Oh,
the
I'm sorry. I thought you was
other?
She made you be done.
God
I
no.
was like, you're dead.
Okay, you can ask it because now I forgot.
Are
My,
you
I'm
sure? No, no,
hollering. I knew
no,
you was gonna forget.
it's okay. Go ahead.
no. So do you think that, like, obviously we know we're the prizes, but do you think that times now have like roles kind of reversed where it's like now men are the prize? Because I see a lot of more women are
Yes.
seeking out men, like they're like I be going to TikTok how like girls be crying over a man and stuff like that, and it's like when did we reverse like where we have to like now like seek after men? Like the men used to be seeking after us. Like I think sometimes like a lot of women are losing that they are the prize. Like it's going to eventually come to you. Do
Cause
you
they
think
not.
that? Do y'all agree?
I think that men are becoming the prize. Y'all can kill
I
it.
Yeah.
But once you
But
have a kid,
honestly,
once you have a kid,
oh, go ahead, go ahead. I ain't gonna cut you off this time.
once you have a
eh,
kid, your value goes down. Once
mm,
you are too busy for a man, your value goes down. Once you are not physically appealing to a man, it's too much social media, and their brains are attracted to what is physically appealing right now. So if they don't have that at home, it's easy for them to want to seek that elsewhere. So they feel,
Yeah.
mm,
why do I got to commit to this when girlfriend down the street looking all that? Like, and my girl
Mm,
get up and go to the gym once a week. Like, um,
yeah.
it's just a lot that comes with being a regular girl these days. Like,
right.
the men are
But
becoming
I do feel like, go ahead.
so. No, go ahead. That's all I wanted to say. But yeah, I
I
do.
do feel like the men have always been the prize, and hear me out. Um,
I
from way, way back, like the man was the one. Like the man was the provider. The man was the one that had the job. The man was the one that did everything for the woman. And then we transitioned into this life where women wanted to be independent. I don't need no man. I want to do this on my own type time. And so they became the prize. And so somehow in the transition, men became the women. For real. Like there was this whole like real rally of like women who were like independent, strong. I got this. I don't need no man. And all these women were jumping on this train. And now
Mm,
you see us reverting back to, oh, I want my soft girl life. Oh, I want my man to be a man. Oh, I want this. I want that. So it's like the times keep going like back and forth. Like I finally feel like the man is starting to be the prize again.
mm,
And women are starting to be like, you know what? I don't want to work actually. I don't want to do all of the things. I don't want to be independent.
right.
I don't. And now I just feel like women are starting to see the true value in having a man by your side and letting him lead and allowing him to be a man. It's a big
Yeah.
difference between being with a man that's going to lead and you being the helpmate that you were made to be and not a bum. Let's not get the two confused. Like it's not just a leeching thing, like to leech on a man that's a high value man and make him do every single thing for you. But I do feel like the man is starting to be the prize again. So now I feel like women have led for so long. So back to the story that I was telling y'all about, I feel like, you know, she was married. She was allowing her man to lead. And he just wasn't showing up in ways that she needed him to show up. So she put her big girl panties on and knew that she needed to step up for her children because now she knew that she was going to have this life that she is now going to be a single mom and is going to have to be the sole provider for her children.
Right.
So she went to school, she did all of the things she needed to do and got the career and is taking care of her children and not only taking care of them, but flourishing, taking them on lavish trips, et cetera, et cetera. So for her, it's like, okay, I was kind of forced into that independent woman life because of what happened with my first marriage. And now, like, I really just truly want to be in a marriage and share happiness and wealth and health with a person. But now that's hard to find because now I'm so far gone from, you know, being that woman that actually needs a man because I really don't need you. And I feel like the biggest thing that men feel like they feel needed, or they need to be needed to feel needed, like to feel like they're really like doing their duty. And to know that your woman don't need you, I feel like that's hard for a lot of men to accept.
I would see that.
So do y'all feel like she deserves love?
Of course. I feel like everybody deserves love.
So why y'all was hating on Vivica when she said the same thing?
I'm hollering.
So y'all
Vivica purposely said she wasn't dating because she was doing her career. This woman was kind of thrust into the lifestyle of having to, you know, be independent. She ain't want that for real. Like, she wanted to be with her man. She wanted to be married. She wanted to be a wife, raise her little kids, and do her thing. But life gave her different cards. So yeah, I think she deserved to be loved on. Vivica deserved love too. Anybody hate on Vivica? She just could have had love a long time ago is what I'm saying. She purposely chose to not be loved on because she was too busy trying to act. Like, it's so many people. Morris Chestnut been married for like 30 years. You can act and have an amazing career and still be in love. Like,
I mean, she wanted that independence and trying to find herself and not need a man and all that.
And now she want to be a soft girl.
Yeah. Now you want love. You want love out here to give.
That's a crazy statement. Now you want love.
You thought you was too good for it back in the day, boo.
Right.
Dang. Everybody wanted back in the day, and now she like swole up, and now she want everybody. Like,
Go up is crazy.
All right, we ain't going not too much on Viv.
We're not going in on Viv. Let's leave Viv alone. Let's leave her alone.
Listen, it is June, and it is Juneteenth is approaching, so we're not even gonna do too much on a black woman. We're gonna let her thrive and find her black man.
Yeah.
But speaking of Juneteenth, y'all got plans?
I like to go first.
I do. I got plans for Juneteenth.
What you doing?
Not the actual day, but this Sunday. I'm going to the Juneteenth like party that usually happens in Jersey every year. It is so lit. So I'm excited to go this year because it's gonna be a good time, and I'm excited because it was like a pre-Juneteenth at the on Halsey Street in Newark. It was super packed. I saw everybody that I knew, and I just know that this summer is gonna be a good summer. So looking forward to Juneteenth. It's gonna be a vibe.
All right.
What y'all got planned?
I'm gonna be at work on actual Juneteenth, but I'm off the day after. So I was thinking of maybe like, I don't know, going out to eat or something, getting some drinks with my friends, celebrate Juneteenth.
Now, when you say go out to eat, are you going to a black-owned restaurant?
Absolutely. That's the whole point of Juneteenth. I got a couple places that I've been wanting to try on my TikTok anyway. So probably go to a black-owned restaurant either on the 20th or the 21st because I'm off both days. And probably just get some drinks with my friends. Nothing really too crazy. I really would like to do like a cookout or something, but I ain't got nobody that would come, so.
I'm sure now I ain't got nobody that would come.
You just said your friends down there.
I got a couple of them, but our work schedules is not going to allow for them to come to a cookout in the middle of the week. Juneteenth is like on a Wednesday, I think.
Oh yeah, it is. I think.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Monday.
I think some people are celebrating Juneteenth this weekend, like this Saturday and Sunday.
This weekend, yeah.
On the actual date. There might be some Juneteenth stuff happening here in Philly. I don't know. I think I've seen a couple things, but I won't be in attendance. For Juneteenth, I don't know. I really haven't had like super plans for Juneteenth, like for actually celebration of Juneteenth. But I wish I do. Like, I want to actually celebrate our people. So maybe I'll try to do some like community service or something.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I said I wanted to do that on MLK Day and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'll try to.
Maybe I'll donate some clothes.
I do community service every day.
Screaming.
I probably
Screaming.
do the same age. Like I probably do need a lot of stuff since I wow, not the mood change.
The light was like,
Mm.
Mm-mm.
But anyway, yeah, I have a lot of stuff that I can donate for Juneteenth because we're about to move and I haven't started packing. So once
ooh,
I start
child.
packing with it, I think I can like get some stuff together. Let me see if I can get my lights together.
I'm
Um,
home.
so yeah.
Okay. Well, June is also not only Juneteenth, but it's also Men's Mental Awareness Month. So are y'all doing anything specific to help with your man's mental health this month and not getting on his goddamn nerves?
I am not that man's piece. I already know.
Yo, yo,
Crazy. At least be his piece in June.
I'm
At
not that
least in
man. You
June.
know, I'm a. I actually don't know yet. I might do something. My
Screaming.
birthday coming
It don't
up.
even have to be like nothing going out. It's just like, what are you doing day to day to like help with his mental health? Are you forcing him to have more conversation? Like, are you being more of a listening ear? Are you listening to understand or are you listening to respond?
I don't know. I feel like lately we've been good. I've been listening to him. I was just listening to him earlier, telling me about his job today.
that's how
I've
he's
been
at.
listening to him
That's hilarious.
hollering. What
And
about
we
you,
went to
Chimpy?
movies yesterday. The movie date was on me. So there
There
you
we
go. I
go.
had a gift card, but still, it was on me.
That did not make it
I
better. What am I doing? I think that I haven't did anything like in particular, but I think that I've been helping with my man Peace in ways that I don't realize because he actually been in good moods for the past couple weeks. So that's good. Like just motivating him to do things that he's been wanting to do for a while. Um,
Yeah.
and staying on top of like, oh, did you do this, do that? Like, and not in a nagging way, but just in a supportive way. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and our wind downs at night be fire, so I think that that's helping. Um, but I do want to do
Get into
something.
that. Like, what do y'all do in your wind down?
We usually like when he get in from work, we usually eat dinner together if I haven't already eat. And watch our show together. We like to smoke some nights and just catch a vibe. And we
Period.
like to live and just tell each other about each other day. And that's pretty much it. Like just enjoy each other company for the most part
Yeah.
and block out the rest of the world because we really be in our own world. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a good thing. But I do want to do something like in particular, like maybe like a massage day or a spa day, something like that.
hmm
That would be cool. That would be cool. I bought this couples Bible study book. So I wanted to start doing that to kind of like debrief just weekly, at least one day a week, just do a little Bible study. I also had a conversation with him the other day where we just kind of talked about our 5 year plan, and like, where we see ourselves in the next couple years and like what we want to do. And that was really therapeutic, I'm sure, not only for him, but for me too, because I just feel like we get so wrapped up in the day to day. Like, we go to work, we got to cook, we got to take care of the dog, we got to pay bills, we got a mortgage coming up, like, whatever the case is. That was good to just kind of sit down and see like where his head at, like what he want to do, because it seems like we've reached majority of our goals that we wanted to accomplish for the year. So it's like, okay, what else we got to do? Like, let's refill our goals. Let's talk about them again. So just doing that, and basically just like trying to create a plan on how we're gonna get there. But I think just talking it out just made me feel a little bit more confident, like just in my partner, because like, okay, I just want to make sure we still on the same page. So
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. But I haven't done anything like an actual like event, but just like being that listening ear and just like having conversation and talking, and really just like putting our phones to the side and having like what you feeling like. okay, we've been married for almost a year. Is there anything that I'm lacking? Is there anything that you're lacking? Like, is there anything that you would change about me? Are you happy? Like, just asking those questions and being okay with whatever the answer is, and being okay with, like, whatever the change may be. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's been working.
Okay.
Okay.
Or out here thriving.
That's about.
Surviving, living, talking, communicating. Would you like, Champy?
Are y'all doing anything for Father's Day?
I am working. Two of the managers that's at my store are both dads. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to work this Sunday because why would y'all be at work? So I'm working. My dad is going to be away anyway. So I was going to go down. That would have been my alternative plan to go to my dad's if he was off or, home. But he's going away this weekend. So I don't really got no plans. I'm probably gonna mail out his card tomorrow and see exactly what he wants for Father's Day and send it to him. But that's really it.
Mm.
Okay. Well, Kiana, I know what you're doing. You're going to Jersey, right? Today.
Right.
I don't know. I'm still up in the air about Father's Day this year. My sister graduation party is on Father's Day, and my dad wants me to come. Like he just literally texted me like right before we started recording. It was like, "Are you
Oh,
going?" So I'm thinking about doing it. I also got invited to AC, so I'm also
okay.
doing that, and I got invited to Jersey with Kiana. So I'm thinking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Things, but
You got all the plans.
I know I don't think
Yeah.
I ever spent a Father's Day with my biological dad. So
Okay.
I think you should
I
do
don't,
that.
I don't know if I wanted to be in that setting though. So I
Mm.
asked him if he want to do something maybe Saturday.
Okay.
Um, spend it that way. So
Okay. That would be nice.
yeah, I feel like even though like I'll see him at the graduation party, that's still like not me full on wanting to indulge in Father Day event. I feel like us
Yeah.
together is different than that. So
Yeah. And it's gonna be about your sister because it's really her graduation cookout. So
right.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he'll be excited just having all his daughters at one place, but
How
it's
many
all
daughters you got?
it's five of us.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ. Sorry.
Tolerate Grace.
5 daughters.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know
So
what I would do if I had 5 daughters.
yeah, he got all girls. That's crazy. And he is a
That is
dog. So
Not a dog. Oh man.
Yep. That's usually what God do to him.
I
Having
know.
daughters. That's crazy. God work wild.
Um,
G-
so yeah, that's my Father's Day plan. Well, I don't know what my Father's Day plans is. I'm gonna try to figure that out tonight. I want to please everyone, but I know everyone ain't gonna be pleased. So
I'm
Well, just make
screaming
sure
out
I'm
everything.
pleased, okay?
I'm hollering.
okay, Zeddy.
I'm don't say that word. It's creepy.
Not creepy.
Yeah.
But wait, y'all. Are y'all nervous about this election?
I'm nervous about the fact that Russia is our enemy at this point. Like,
Listen.
I am nervous about all things government. Like all things government, I am very nervous. Like we joke and all of that, and be like, yeah, put Trump back in office. We gonna get a semi, da 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 da. But no, like for real, the options are crazy. Like the options are like
taking
what
less,
we supposed to do with Biden, who's has dementia,
He
or
literally has dementia.
and it's like
or
clear,
Trump.
like clear as day. Actually, like he like can't hide it at this point anymore.
Did you see like what he was given at the Juneteenth like celebration at the White House with Kurt Franklin?
Everybody was like, vibing and trying to like do a little 1-2, and he was like steering into
And
speech.
he just like he was giving me like how my pop up was. Like my pop
You don't know
up
where
when
he
he
at.
had dementia,
Mhm.
like he was so out of it. Like he's just happy to be there, but he doesn't know what's going on. That's scary.
Yeah, that's
Definitely.
scary as crap. But they said that Kamala is basically running stuff, and that makes me nervous because I just feel like she's an Oreo. She is black on the outside, but very much so white on the
Mm.
inside. And I do not think she has our best interest at heart. And I also believe that putting her in office was to appease the Black community. Like, oh, we got somebody Black as our vice president. But like, I think that lady is evil. She sent numerous Black people to jail for very minor offenses in California when she was a practicing attorney. And judge. And it's just, I don't know how I feel, because it's like, what are we supposed to do with it?
I definitely need to just go ahead and do some research at this point, because I don't even feel comfortable voting, to be honest. Like, I don't
either.
I'm not sure what am I voting for. Like, I really need to go ahead and deep dive into this research. I cannot wait until the debate. I want to definitely tune into the debate between Biden.
Oh my God, Biden has to debate.
Yes,
right. That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be dead.
At this point, I honestly just lost all faith in the government, because I clear as day, I remember picking Hillary Clinton as my presidential candidate. She won the popular vote, and she still didn't become president. So I actually just am not going to vote anymore, because clearly my vote does not matter. Clearly,
but
the
thing about it that we're so ignorant to, and me included, is Black people only coming out for the presidential vote or presidential election.
Right.
That's the bad part.
I also was voting for my legislation, so like I'm not saying like, oh, I just went out for Hillary. Like, no, I was in my primaries. I was also in my state and local
right. You were, but
right,
as a whole.
But this is still my outcome, and I did not vote for this. But like, I just feel like my vote is clearly not mattering. Every time I vote, it don't count. So
that's the point that I'm getting at. Like, the Black community just in general only goes out to vote for the presidential elections. Like, we're not voting for our mayors. We're not voting for chairs. We're not voting for legislators. We're not voting for judges. We're not voting for any of that. We're just going out as the president. So everybody in the Supreme Court is mostly Republican. I think there's 2 people in the Supreme Court that are Democrat. One in which who is probably about to and they're probably going to get another Republican in there.
I mean, we don't have say on the Supreme Court, so
at the end of the day, like, we're just out here for real. Like, them Republicans, they get out here and they vote for everything that they need to vote for. I'm happy that the Philadelphia community went out and voted for Sherrell Parker. That made me happy. But as far as like everything else, that's why we can't get no movement, because the president is just the president. But like, he's not all powerful. He doesn't make all the decisions. It's really like the House and the Senate. So we don't have representation in there. We're not gonna be able to pass anything. Obama couldn't pass really anything because we wasn't going out to vote for all of the little stuff that lead up to that. So
yeah.
I want to do my part and do more research throughout the year to make sure that I am voting for those people, because I am part of the problem. And yeah, I want to be able to do that for myself and at least educate my immediate family, people that I know I can make an impact on, like kind of do research and see exactly who would be the best candidate. Because like, we're going to eventually be raising kids soon, and like, we need to know all of this stuff. Like, who's on the school board? Like, we're not voting for that either. Who's the police commissioner? Like, all of this stuff in our county and neighborhood, like, we really just need to educate ourselves on. So that's that. But I guess we're gonna see who's gonna be our president.
A barrier in our community and culture. Like, a lot of us, and me included, aren't educated in politics. Like, I know that a lot of the time I don't even talk about politics because, for one, I don't know enough to debate with nobody, and for 2, like, I'm probably just pretty much following behind my family's generational votes versus my own votes. Like, Democrat because my family is Democrat. I don't know if I really would be a Republican or a Democrat because I didn't do research to figure out which one I should or would be for myself. Like, so I think that a lot of the time we also rely on our parents to make those type of decisions for us, or family members, or friends, or people that's close to us, on making those decisions. Like, oh, who you voting for? Okay, cool, I'm gonna vote for them, type thing, versus actually doing the research or educating each other and challenging each other with certain topics about politics that we probably need to know. And like when you talked about schools, like are these schools teaching these kids about politics?
No.
That'll prepare them to vote.
Nope.
Yeah.
And if not, it's our duty to actually start figuring out what this stuff is, to teach our kids, to teach our kids' friends, like just to save our own community and culture as one, versus
Yeah.
putting it under the rug.
It just
I think we
sucks
just
because it's like, why are we so like
We
not
behind,
educated
y'all.
on
We
stuff?
behind.
Like we so
Know everything.
behind. It makes me mad. We're so behind in so many things, like financial literacy. Like I just watched a video that Kiara had sent me about using bankruptcy and like how the people that actually need to file for bankruptcy don't file for bankruptcy because we think that there's this, I don't know, negative connotation with filing for bankruptcy. Like filing for bankruptcy is not a bad thing. And they talk about contacting an attorney. When is your average Black person going to contact an attorney, or better yet, have the funds to pay an attorney to even be having conversations about should I file for bankruptcy or should I not? Like there's so many things that we're behind on that I just want to like really do my part and educate myself on. I also feel like that's why they want to be in TikTok, because TikTok has really taught me a lot, whether it's financial literacy or I don't know, politics or just anything, just little life hacks. But yeah, I don't know. It just makes me so sad that we're so far behind as
I
a
mean, but this
society.
is this is essentially what they wanted. Like this is exactly what like this was created for. Like it's institutionalized racism. Like it's the
Mm-hmm.
idea of that like by enslaving us, like they knew that it would take us years to get like the resources or years to get the knowledge of like what is actually happening around us. And like it's just it like you said, like it's just really sad. But this is just the reality of like what they brought us here for. They brought us here to be below them and keep us below them. And I think
Yeah.
that's evident in like the resources and also like the knowledge that is out here and what's just keeping us down as a Black community.
Yeah.
And then when you do know stuff and try to like speak out, a lot of people will call you crazy. Like
Yeah.
people don't like Kanye, they call him crazy, but a lot of the stuff he be saying be making sense. Like we just
Yeah.
don't take the time out to actually listen to what he got to say,
Or
because
fact check.
yeah, we
Yeah.
just call Kanye crazy. Or even like a
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Umar, people will like make it a mockery or a joke when he really trying to school some of the Black community on stuff
Mm-hmm.
that you know. So I think that
Yeah.
even when you do learn things, because it's not popular or in our best social instance to navigate towards the truth or towards these people who are telling you these things, then you call them crazy or look at them funny. When
Yeah, I also feel like our natural instinct is also to be in defense mode
yeah,
Yeah.
versus being receptive, which I've seen that like just in my family, just in general. Like, let's say I try to tell my mom something like that I clearly know that I know what I'm talking about. No, Ashley, da 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 da. Like, I don't know why our family does that. Like, and that's just the one example. Like, I
no,
feel like we're just a generation where we are seeking out like other stuff, or we're seeking out like whatever it is, whatever the topic is, we're seeking out the resources. Like we're not letting stuff hold us down. Like I feel like we don't stay at jobs that disrespect us, that make us feel some type of way, that's not going to pay us the money that we want to be paid. We're going to go out and talk to other people in those roles and see exactly what they're getting paid. And then we're going to bring it to the attention of the higher ups and explain why I should be getting the same compensation as so and so. Our parents would have never done that. So I do think that there has been some revolution to the Black success. There are a lot of Black successful people, but I just feel like in the ratio of other races, like that. I also feel like they've taught us to not stick together, and I think that is our biggest downfall. The Black community does not stick together. It don't matter what it is. If it's an all Black event, you can guarantee that there's gonna probably be a fight. or some commotion of some sort. And it's just like, why can't we come together and like love on each other, build each other up? Like, what was the bombing that was in Philly? It was like a super thriving community, black businesses, they only supported each other, and like the government really just like bombed the whole area.
Are
I'll
you
do
serious?
the research.
Yeah, you gotta let me know what
I think I remember what you're talking about.
it's
I
like.
just
Yeah.
think that I think that the older generation, a lot of them are stuck in their ways, and
Mm-hmm.
therefore like they can't, anything we have to say to them just sounds foolish, and it's because like they just don't know like time is evolving, and I wonder if we're gonna be like that, like we think we know everything, like oh no you're young and you don't know nothing, but also in the same token, like if I even think about those who are on the Supreme Court or those who are in Congress and in the Senate, is like a lot of them are older people. A lot of them are from like the different generations of like the boomers and like people way before. It's like nothing's gonna change if they still stay there because people like
Yeah.
us can't enter in. So it's like it's just a hard like mechanism that we have to go through.
Yeah. I mean, they eventually gotta die though.
They do have to die,
That's
but
true.
a lot of them are they're still ticking. They're still around.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
I think
Biden, hello, he's old. Like he's
yeah,
still around. He's still here.
Yeah.
I think my
That's the
job,
sad thing about the Supreme Court.
like, it keep me open minded. It keep me like wondering like what's going on with generations under my generation. And even like for example, I was talking to some of my students and they were mad because one girl didn't jump in a fight that her friend and sister was getting jumped in. She ended up breaking up the fight instead of jumping in the fight. And it was like, oh, I want to fight her now because why didn't you jump in the fight? Why do I gotta jump in a fight where they're clearly getting a behind with? Why not? Why can't I break it up and that be that? Like I feel like it's just so much going on in the younger generations that we don't even know and can't even comprehend. Like why are you even
Yeah.
this way? So I really think it's just a lot right now, and we really do as like a black community need to focus on the up and coming generations because even if we can't do it, like let's pour into them and like see if they can at least try to do it because
Listen,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all been.
mindset.
I agree. Like I'm actually terrified of this new generation more than I am of the old generation. I don't know if y'all been seeing like the different like videos of like where like literacy is in America
Oh
and
my,
like where the math levels are. Y'all,
they in
these
12th grade
babies,
on a third grade math level. Like
these
how?
babies cannot read. They cannot read. They cannot do math. They do not have critical thinking
Multiply.
skills. It's actually scary. Like I'm talking
And,
about kids in my class, they do not know how to write essays and they're like 11 about to turn 12, and it's like the school I was at previously, my kids was writing essays. Now this school, I'm like, oh, like it's baffling. Like I don't know if
right.
y'all been seeing it, but it's actually like alarming.
I even
And then
seen it.
it's like, but where do we even start? Like, what do we do? Like, what action do we take? Like it, because obviously it starts at home, so it's starting with the parents, and like, what exactly could we like create that would be a safe place for maybe the parents? Because I think it's really the kids are the problem, but they're not the problem. If that makes sense.
Mhm.
Like
The parents is scared of the kids. Like
Oh, for
that's what
sure.
I'm
Parents
saying.
scared of the kids, teachers scared
like
of the
the
kids.
parents need parents in classes. I feel like they need to teach their kids how to be respectful. I feel like respect goes such a long way. Like if you're respectful,
Mhm.
you're able to learn because you're able to respect that your teacher is doing a lesson and I need to pay attention. Or if
Right.
you're respectful, you listen to authority. If you're being disciplined, okay, this person is disciplining me for a certain reason. Like
But
Right.
while I do feel like culture is a thing, what like culture being like how student behaves, like while I do that, I do believe that is a problem. I also believe that students only act out because of the material is hard in front of them. I
Right.
honestly think there needs to be a hard reset on the Department of Education and where curriculum is right now. Our
yeah,
students do not know the material in front of them, and all we keep doing is passing them along, and we keep they keep learning new lessons that they're not prepared for because they don't have the stepping stools from what happened before. So
yeah,
not while I do
Mhm.
understand it's the behavior, like kids are acting out, they're acting out because I'm looking at this paper in front of me. I don't understand it. I'm going to do something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's exactly what it is. I feel like in order for them to learn it though, I feel like it starts with those at home core like values. Like they didn't always not know what was in front of them. Like when they were going to daycare or pre-K, they were eager to go to school. They were eager to learn. And then you get to first grade, second grade, where you're starting to talk and you're starting to realize that people are bad, people are good. Some people get smart with the teacher, some people don't. And you start to be able to assess the situation depending on what your lifestyle is like at home is going to determine which way you going to sway in school.
Right.
So it's like if you see that your mom is chastising you at home or helping you with your homework or making sure that you read a book or making sure that you do whatever the case, you're going to apply that stuff to school. Like, and granted, I feel like the kids are at school more than they're at home, and they're also on social media when they're home as well. So when they're home, they're
Yep.
not really present. So it's like, what impact are the parents really truly making, like, in their lives when they're at home to be able to go out into the world and be able to really function? And I don't really think that social media is the issue because I think that there's a lot of good things on social media. It's about how much the parents are exposing them to social
Yeah.
media. Are you using it as a pacifier so that they can get out of your face? But
Yeah.
now it's causing other issues because they don't know how to socialize. They don't know how to form a sentence. They don't know how to interact in a room with people because their face is in an iPad all day long. So I think there's a lot of things,
I need to
and I
know how
feel
to
like
spell when I could just talk in my phone and say and it's gonna spell it for me.
And I think a lot of these new parents, y'all gonna see, keep giving y'all kid that iPad. Keep giving your 2 year old that iPad to shut up. You're gonna see when they get 5, 6, 7, 8 that they cannot focus and they got ADHD and something is wrong in their brain because you too busy giving them a fucking iPad than actually giving them some material. Keep doing that if y'all want to. Go
No,
this
ahead.
is sick.
parenting classes. Like that's I think is respect and the parent need parenting classes. There's no way that your kid coming to school hungry, dirty, and all this and is prepared to learn. At my
Mm-hmm.
school, we had to say I came to school with a clear mind and a healthy
And
body.
a healthy body.
Like, and that was our
Yeah.
every day. Like, so if you sending your kid to school starving or not clean, like of course they acting out. Like they hungry. They
Mm-hmm.
can't focus because
Hungry, frustrated, stomach is in a back.
and then they got
Like,
Wait, hold on, y'all. The stomach is not in the back. The Takis is in
yeah,
the stomach, in the
like
back. Like the acid from the Takis, y'all.
eating Takis for breakfast is crazy.
Eating
Like
Takis for breakfast is disturbing.
and
Like,
don't get me wrong, because a lot of the things that they do, we've done. Like, we went to the corner store, had a
yeah,
hoagie early in the morning, had a beef stick early in the morning, had hot Cheetos early in the morning, but it was the
not
balance.
me.
I think that that's what they're eating, like their actual breakfast. Like, we just kids and wanted to snack all the time and just wanted snacks, just period. But I feel like they're doing similar things that we did. They just don't have the alignment from the parents to keep them on track. Like kids only gonna do what you allow. Like if
we
you
did
But
that.
allowing them to do a
eating
snack,
a icy, eating a water ice in the morning, that's disturbing.
It is. But listen, we did these things in high school because we already had the foundation from elementary and middle
Right.
school, knowing that my mom not going to allow me to do this early in the morning from kindergarten to eighth grade. When I'm in ninth grade now, I got choices of my own and know
Right.
I have the morals, the respect, the knowing what my mom going to allow and not allow, what I'm going to sneak. But they don't have it from the jump. Like they don't have the
Yep.
foundation to even start with. That's their foundation right there.
that
So,
shit sucks.
It's
Like
sad.
it sucks so
y'all
bad. Like
going on about this topic. We gotta rip this one
I
up.
know we got rid of this one.
I know we clearly are so passionate about this. I just feel like we should definitely get our audience involved and see like what could like it starts with us.
Right.
Clearly they're not getting the job done. So what exactly can we do to be able to start to make an impact in our kids' lives? It could be something so small. We can do a Zoom chat room just to let them vent. It could be anything. Like it could be something so small, teaching them how to read. Be on a Zoom call, having them read a paragraph over and over and over again. I don't care what it is. I just want some ideas because I don't want to be one of the people that just constantly talk about it and it
And
continues
don't
to
do
be a
nothing.
problem. So
Yeah,
it's like
I agree.
we could go on days and days and days.
Doing something we're saving 10 out of 100 versus 0
Right.
out of 100. So
And I'm
yeah,
okay with that.
let's tap in. Y'all followers, come let us know. We're gonna post something on the page so that y'all can respond to. And send us some letters, y'all. We gonna have a
Yeah,
letter.
get with the letters.
I got a letter for y'all that we gonna read next week. I wasn't prepared today for the letter, but next week we gonna come with a letter and it's gonna be juicy. I feel
We're
like.
getting
All
into the letter. We're getting into the
right.
letters. Once the letters start rolling in, we'll be good.
Right. Definitely.
Now that we got that first one, I feel like they gonna be
Uh-huh.
with it. So what's your show of the week? Let's get into it. Let's end with something
So let me
positive.
go first.
Go ahead.
Mine is The Ultimatum, y'all. I started watching just a little bit of the Africa one.
That's the
It
one I
is very, very entertaining. Okay? Like
I
I
gotta get
can't
into that.
wait.
Wait, which part are
To
you
go back
on?
and watch it. I just started the first episode. I only watched like 5 minutes. And why are they all meet each other and they're all having sex?
What?
Girl, we gonna get into it next week. I'm gonna see how far you got. Cause I
Like first
Wait,
John, you
what?
meeting somebody, y'all like dang, relax. What's his name?
I forgot.
So,
That is different.
So I think I'm gonna hurry up after we do this and watch a couple episodes before mommy and get home because he don't want to watch that. So I'm watch that, but that's my show of the week, and I'm excited because I keep watching baddies every week, and I don't want to keep saying baddies. So I said, let me start watching something else that I could be excited about. So up to date with 911, up to date with baddies, and now I'm watching The Ultimatum. So yeah,
Okay,
that's my
Katie, what's yours?
I'm gonna see. I have two a little bit. First one is Real Housewives of Dubai is back. I feel like Real Housewives of Dubai give real wealth. Like y'all gotta watch them. Like they give like
I gotta get
rich,
into stuff.
rich. Like
I was
like
gonna say I never even
Atlanta,
knew that was
rich.
one.
Huh?
No, I
I
feel
never
like
even knew that was one.
it's
Y'all
gonna
gotta watch it.
just knowing the rules in Dubai. I know
I
it's gonna be
know, but they give rich, rich. Like they give like,
good.
oh,
Why they even let
okay.
viewers follow them around in Dubai? But
Listen, they are and they
They
doing their
probably
damn
paid for some
thing.
clearances.
And my second show is Ghost. Oh my god, Ghost is so good.
so
Better,
good.
way better
I
than
didn't
being
start it
married.
yet because I really wanted to I want a couple episodes to
The first episode, 50 did his thing. Like that, he did his thing. It had me on the edge of my seat every 5 minutes. Like, oh, what's
I
going
might
on
go actually watch that instead of The Ultimatum.
next? No, watch the
We'll wait till
ultimatum.
Friday so that you can watch both. Like it's already Wednesday. You can wait 2 days.
All right, yeah, I'm waiting.
I wish I would have waited.
But then I'm gonna watch both and want to watch a third one.
but I think you should wait till Friday.
Yeah, wait till
This
Friday.
week you gonna be
Get a
like,
little binge, just a little
I
binge.
think I'm gonna go watch the last episode from last season so it can
okay,
be fresh in my mind of what happened and then watch it on
Right.
Friday.
There you go.
I'm gonna do that.
perfect.
Okay, go ahead.
My show of the week is still Dark Matter. I feel like that show is just popping, and I want y'all to try that when y'all get a chance. But that's my show of the week. Also Game of Thrones. Like I said, I've been watching both of those, so I'll be watching
I'm
Dark
hollering at them.
Matter and then Game
People
of
love when they put you onto a show.
I know. They be like,
I did it.
so yes, everybody's two shows of the week, ladies.
Yes.
Okay. We got some good shows this time.
Yes.
Well, Champagne's was the same, but we gave y'all some ideas and stuff to go watch. What did you say, Chan?
This episode 23, I believe.
Oh, episode 23 of In All In. Can y'all believe it?
Wow, 20s. We in our 20s.
Y'all still in y'all
We're going to have a celebration when we get to 50 episodes.
Yes, we need a
Just throwing that
big
out there.
celebration.
We might do a little giveaway or something. We're gonna brainstorm. See what it's giving. But continue to subscribe, y'all.
Like,
go take y'all family members' phones and subscribe. Watch the pod from everybody's phone. Turn it on. Click, start from everybody's phone.
This actually episode 24, I believe.
24.
Okay. 24. Yeah. Episode 24. 23 or 24, one of them, we in the 20s period. And we've been doing this for 6 months.
It's 24. It's 24.
And yeah. Y'all, Q3 is coming. So I think in our next episode, we should definitely talk about some Q3 stuff. Yeah. The year is flying by.
It's flying.
It is.
All right. Thank y'all for tuning in to
Thank y'all.
We will see y'all. Don't forget
next week. We'll see y'all next week. We love y'all real bad.
Next week. I lied.
I'm hollering.
We will be live on Monday.
But when they see this episode, it's gonna have passed already.
It would have passed. So, but I hope
y'all watched the live last week.
Watch the live. Go to the live right now. Go to Instagram now. Click it. Go
live. All right, bye.